Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. Tonight's the Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And if you want to follow this team, you can go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy. Click on the playlist, click on Tuesday, 6 p.m., and you can go back about a year. But they've been doing shows for over 3 years. So they have over about 40 shows from this team, both short and long form. Tonight we're going to be doing a long form piece called The Funeral Home, and I'll be telling you about that in just a few moments. But let's introduce our cast playing tonight, starting with Michelle. Roberta.
Hi, enjoy the show.
Doc, her first show.
Hey.
Lindsay.
Hey, everyone.
Cash, his first show.
How's everybody doing tonight? Enjoy.
Rashida.
Hey, y'all.
Nick. Nisa. And Paul.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for being here.
Okay, I'm going to have them all minimize themselves, and you're probably wondering why they have all those titles next to their name, because that's the roles they'll be playing today. I'm going to be playing the role of the funeral director, the one who runs the funeral home. And we had a very tragic accident where the husband, in his 50s, Lawrence, was found dead on the toilet. And so I know they had a party. All these people who are here today were at that party. And at some point, I don't know who it was that found him dead on the toilet, but excuse me, I'm going to be asking questions of everybody when they come in, getting to know a little bit more about Lawrence. We have some of the family and friends. We have the business partner and his personal assistant. So when we get some insight, a little bit about Lawrence and how something tragic like this could happen, where someone would actually die in a toilet. The only other person I ever heard of was Elvis Presley, who ever died on a toilet. At least that's the rumor. I think it's a fact, though. And this is also a fact. Lawrence died on the toilet. So, I see the wife. Lindsay's coming in now. Jay, I'm so sorry, Jay. What happened to Lawrence? I'm sure it was a shock to you.
Huge.
I know you guys were having a party. I know you called me about 8 days ago. This happened 10 days ago. He was found dead on the toilet. And,
I would have invited you to the party if I would have known you then. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, I appreciate. I don't really care about that as much as I care about you and your family, and trying to make this day as uplifting as we can about Lawrence, and trying to say some good things about him and maybe remember him fondly. But I know everybody who's here today was at the party, and I think everyone's pretty shocked. Were you the one who found him on the toilet? Was it during the party? Was it after the party? Give me some insight exactly how.
The toilet was his favorite place in the entire world. He spent a lot of time there. We even had a bidet, and we got it. It's a gold toilet. He wanted platinum, but that was going to be his surprise for his next birthday, and I never got there. So, his son actually found him on the toilet, and it's actually my husband's adopted son and adopted daughter. I'm his second wife. The first one passed away, unfortunately, but she was amazing, I guess. I've heard a lot about her, and she adopted 2 children because she couldn't have any. And yeah.
Now, was Lawrence married to her at the time when they adopted the kids, or did she adopt them on her own? And then
yeah, no, she, I guess, was like Peace Corps, like all that type of stuff. She was, an angel apparently, and So she adopted 2 children, and then she passed away, and I came into the picture and tried to raise them as my own. I love them both dearly, and love, 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 love them both.
Well, how long have you and Lawrence been together?
3.5 years,
3.5
married,
years.
and
Okay.
yeah, and 4 years we've known each other.
4 years. How'd you guys meet?
Mhm. Um, through work. We have the same. We had some mutual friends. He came into my work and met me, and you know, felt love at first sight for me. It was love at first sight. Like, don't let anyone tell you that a beer belly is not sexy, and that pasty white is not hot, and just bald with like hair plugs that have been pulled out and missing is not really the thing that turns me on, because it is.
Okay. Now, how old are the kids? The
Way
son and
too
daughter.
old to be.
Pardon me?
I'm way too old. Way too old to still be living at our house.
Okay, so they still live there. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we sent them away to college, and they came back, and that's where they didn't leave after that.
So wait a minute. So you got married, you moved into Lawrence's house, and
Yes.
then 4 years ago, and then sent the kids away to college, but now they came
Yeah.
back to live at the house. So did they not graduate from college or drop out
No,
of
they
college?
didn't.
They did.
No, and they're in their 30s.
Wow.
They were living there in their late 20s, and I said, "Hey, how about college?" And their dad forced it and sent them off to college, but they both, just love that party life and spirit like their father, and they both came home, and such a blessing to have them there. But I just, I think that's what their mother would have liked, is if they went to college and actually learned how to live on their own and brush their own teeth. I
What? Wait a
mean,
minute. What? Someone brushes their teeth? Is that what you're inferring?
they have a song that they do. They had to, they sing the song. I guess that's what their mom taught them. And they don't make any meals at all whatsoever. And it's straining on me, because I feel like I'm just taking care of them all the time. And they're in their 30s. I am just maybe 1 or 2 years older than them.
Right. So did you get along with the son and daughter? Sounds like you have some.
Love them so much. I love them.
Okay.
Mhm.
You sounded that the son found Lawrence on the toilet.
He found him.
Was this
His
after
favorite
everybody?
place.
Was this after everybody left the party?
No, I think that there were still a few people there. I'm a very deep sleeper. And I think you know, when I fall asleep, I pass out, basically. That's what we call it. It's not like I really pass out, but I pass out when I fall. And that's what happened. And I didn't really hear much, but I heard a high-pitched scream, and that's the only thing that his son does. That's really, I knew it was his son, because this high-pitched scream, it sounds like a woman, but not a woman who's like a 5-year-old, but with curly hair. I don't know. That's pretty much the scream higher than
But
Annie.
you
Kind of.
passed out in the middle of the party?
I sleep. I fall asleep. I'm just saying that's what my doctor calls it. He calls it, you sleep so soundly that it's like you pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pass out. Like, I wish I could stay up as long as those youngsters, but I'm
The one-
32.
They're 2 years younger.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there's-
listen, you're 32. Okay, thank you.
There's, and it's not when you say my age. Don't tell anybody.
No,
Please don't tell.
you said it. I'm just repeating.
Okay,
All right.
don't repeat it.
There's some chamomile tea over there. Why don't you have that will kind of calm your nerves down a little bit? I'm really sorry, Jay,
Thank you.
that it's so sudden. Okay, thank you so much. Here comes the son, Paul. Hi, Paul. I'm so sorry to hear you found your dad on the toilet.
He died doing what he loved, and that's the only thing that I can take solace in. And I just wish that he could have been around to use that bidet one more time. He loved it. He loved it. But I thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, so the party was going on. How soon after the party started did you go into the bathroom and discover that he was there on the toilet, passed out?
Oh, it was first off, the party was all you should have seen the party. I mean, there's been a lot of parties at that house, and just top 5, maybe top 3, just in general. I mean,
Wait a minute, you're saying the top 3 parties when you found your stepdad?
I mean, clearly, I mean, right, ipso facto, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, that was a bit of a buzzkill, right? But just in general, before that, right, you got to smell the manure or the roses in the manure pile on this one. But yeah, so it was, it was probably, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours.
4 hours.
I don't know. I was with a couple of friends, Jack, Jim, and Jose, and it was 4 hours sounds good. 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. So was there a lot of drinking? Was there any drugs going on at the party?
Well, I said it was a good party, so yeah, obviously. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. You know how they used to say there's no dumb questions. Incorrect. That was one. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was. It's sad.
Well, let me ask you this: your stepmom, Lindsay, said that she passed out and fell asleep, and that you were the one who discovered him, obviously. But
yeah,
did she pass out because she was drinking too much, or she was on drugs?
I mean, she, the medical term I believe is she was exhausted from the 12-ounce curls, the workout she got in. But she's got a note from her doctor that says it's, I don't know, it's some narcolepsy or I don't know. She's got this thing of pills. It looks like a thing of Skittles. So I don't know. I took one time. And I woke up in the backyard talking to Elvis. So I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's prescribed, it's whatever. I mean, prescription drugs are prescription drugs. Those aren't real drugs. If you take prescription drugs, they're totally legal. So who am I to judge? But I mean, she's out, man. I mean, when she goes down, it's down. I mean, it is, it's a rock in a swimming pool. There's just one direction, and that's to the floor.
Is this a recurring thing for her, or does this just happen when there are parties around?
Well, I mean, I think that. Well, I mean, I'm a heavy sleeper, so I'm not going to judge. But I think that I would call it normal behavior. I mean, she sleeps soundly based on all medications, and if you add, again, best friends Jack, Jim, and Jose into that, then that's you just got a recipe for a bit of a snoozer on your hands.
How did they get along? Because I know your mom who adopted you with him, and she died. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me how she died in a second. But let me ask you about Jay. How did they get along? How did they get along?
I think they got along fine. I mean, it was kind of weird when mom passed. But I think that she resented his time in the bathroom. I think that that was he was a faithful man. He was a faithful man. Uh, as many times I tried to get him to not to be, but he was a faithful man. But that was his mistress. Was that bathroom? That was his mistress. That bidet. Right, wrong, or indifferent, however you want to shoot it, if you will. It brought him more pleasure than any woman could. So that was his safe space. That's where he felt that he could be himself. And so I think that she resented that a little bit. I think that maybe the fact that some of the fixtures in there cost more than her jewelry that she was given may have rubbed her the wrong way. And the fact that it was real silver on some of the knobs and not on her finger or her necklace, I don't know. That's none of my business. But
how long ago did your mom die?
Oh man, the days run together. 2 years, 4 hours.
2 years. He's been married to this other woman for 4.
Oh, okay. So
You
5. It was 5. It was 5.
Do you think he knew of Jay before your mom died?
I don't know.
Okay.
Again, he was a faithful man. He was a faithful man. He was always a faithful man. So I don't think there was any of that. But
Okay.
they worked together. They met at work, so I guess they had known each other at some point.
What about your mom? I mean, how did she die?
It's kind of personal. It's I don't really understand what difference that makes today. It's a celebration of life for Pops, but she was in a biking accident. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was a biking accident as much as it was like she was riding her bike and the plumber ran her over. So it was like, I don't know. The bathroom is kind of like this weird, clearly been like a divisive thing for our family. So it's just not, I don't know. It's kind of a,
Okay. All right. Well, Paul, Jay's over there if you want to go console her, and it was a nice meeting you, and I'm sorry.
Is she awake?
Yeah, she's awake.
Okay.
She seemed to be pretty awake.
That's good. Good start. It's a good start.
So there's some muffins over there if you want.
Well, let's just say
Chai tea.
So far is not exactly the same party as I'm used to. So, all right, I'll see you.
Thank you. There's Nisa, the daughter, coming in now. Hello there, Nisa. I'm so sorry. What happened to your dad?
Thank you so much. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Why do you have a toothbrush?
It comforts me. It's one of the last things my mom gave me, and she gave me and my brother. She was a great mom. She would give us baskets and do things for us. And she was just an amazing mother, very caring. And she was in the Peace Corps and all of those things when she was in college. And she always wanted us to go to college. But honestly, I'm not going to lie. We were spoiled. And I'm not ashamed of that, because if your parents have it, I mean, duh. Like, why struggle?
How do you feel about Jay? I mean, and your dad remarrying?
Jay. Oh, that woman, the wife.
According to your brother, according to your brother, it was only 1 year later that he remarried. So that seemed rather quick.
Yeah, so that was super sketch. And because they met at work, and she was like one of the cleaning ladies from the clean team. And then all of a sudden they were going out right after my mom died. I'm really this is all just way too sudden, and we've been through a lot. And I just I can't believe there's no taco bar here. My dad loved tacos. This sucks.
Well, if I'd known that, maybe I could have arranged to have that. I do
I'm
have.
just so the wife was supposed to coordinate all of that for you, like because today's Tuesday. It's his favorite day of the week. He loves Taco Tuesday like beyond like anyone else on the planet. Like, and I mean, yeah, like that girl Jay used to say that's why he was always in the bathroom because he ate so many tacos. But I mean, you know what? Hey, what the freak? If he wants to have tacos and beans and rice, let him. Whatever. He's my dad. I mean, he's my bonus dad because like we were adopted, but still, that's my dad. He was kick ass. He was pretty awesome. And my bathroom is like the best. It's the envy of all my friends. It's pink and it has like porcelain everywhere. I have a jacuzzi. Like the one thing I will say is that like he didn't care about the water bill or like how many showers you would take because like my brother like during puberty, oh my god, he took like a lot of showers, if you know what I mean. So anyway, God love the water company because geez Louises. So anyway, yeah. Um I just can't believe there's no taco bar here. That lady, like I don't understand that lady J. Like, and I don't call her my stepmom, bonus mom, none of that. She's that lady J. Hashtag that lady J because I just feel like she moved into our house and tried to take over. And then she tried to take us out. Oh my God. Like, wait till you hear this part. So it's like she tried to send us to college. What the freak? We were in our 20s. So I went to 4 different colleges in 4 years. Because I figured why not like college hop? Like, why not? So I went to 4 different ones. So I got the list of the party schools and they were super awesome. So I went to like Arizona, went to like UNLV. I went to like USC, kind of, sort of, a little bit. But then they had like that scandal with the scholarship. So then I left. Because I think my dad wrote a check too. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm super sad about my dad, and I'm really stressed. I'm getting a migraine.
Okay. Well, you know what? We have some Tylenol over there. There's a little medicine cabinet over there.
Ew.
So if you want to go,
great.
I have Tylenol.
That's awesome. Well, is it full? Because that lady Jay, like, she takes lots of medicine. And who's that hot guy over there? He's really, really pale. He's got like a dad bod.
That's your brother.
No, that's not my brother.
I know who you're talking about.
I think he works at the company. Okay, awesome. Okay,
Okay.
well, cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out and see what
Okay.
Jade's left behind for all of us as far as pills, because my head is
Well, don't
pounding.
take too many pills today. Just to take them to get rid of your headache.
Oh no, see,
Yeah.
I take the appropriate amount. Talk to that lady Jay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nisa. I'm sorry about
Sure.
your dad. Okay. It
Yes,
looks like
thank you.
the sister, the aunt, is coming in, Roberta. Or Tara.
Oh.
All right, Tara. There's no drinking here today. We want to
I'm
try
not-
to keep everybody.
This is not drinking. This is not drinking. Are there cameras? Are there cameras here? Are you taping this?
No, I'm not taping anything. I'm just talking to you.
I need my Xanax, okay? This is horrible. I can't find it. And
Okay, so
this, no, this is, there's no martinis here, nothing. This is
Well, it's
horrible.
a funeral home. I don't think we should be turning this into a party. This is not a very good day.
This is not a party.
So, did you get along good with Lawrence?
I loved my dear brother. I loved my dear brother. We were like this. We were like this until that hussy came along. His ex-wife was an angel. She was an angel from God. And that accident, something was not right with it. Then all of a sudden, that woman came. The poor children, those poor babies, my niece and nephew. Oh,
Well, they were in their 20s when they got remarried again.
they are babies. You are not grown up until you're at least 40. And my Lawrence, there was something else. The reason I needed my pills.
Yeah.
I heard something went on. Something was going on in that toilet. There was more going on than they're telling you. I'm telling you, there is more. That's why I asked you about the cameras. My Lawrence used to have full hair plugs. He paid $25,000 for them. I don't know what that woman, his wife, I call her that woman, I think she pulled them out. Somebody pulled them out. I saw him 2 weeks before he died. There was plugs out here. Plugs out. I was like, oh, Lawrence, we used to play pickleball together. And all of a sudden he's like, here's. Something was going on in that bathroom. This is not right. And I need a martini because I don't know how to comfort my poor niece and nephew. And I don't know how to look at my dead Lawrence.
Were you still at the party when your
I was.
niece or
Yes.
nephew? I think it was
Yes,
your
I
nephew.
was.
You were.
Mhm.
What did he do? He screamed, and then what did you do? Did you run to the bathroom, or did he run out?
Of course he did. I comforted the poor child. He's a child. You met him. He's a child. At 30, you're a child. The poor thing. I comforted him. And then somebody came in, one of the friends, but I don't know. There was somebody else there, and I can't remember because of
You're
that.
talking about at the party?
Well, near the toilet area, when the incident, the dreadful happening, I saw a figure. I mean, granted, I did have one martini, maybe one, and I did take some of my Xanax, maybe, a couple of these to calm down. But there was a figure I saw. I don't know who. So there was something going on there.
Okay.
And I comforted my poor, poor nephew, the poor child, and my poor Nisa. I mean, they're so traumatized by the loss of their mom.
Well, why don't
And
you go talk to them? They're both over there right now, and so is their mom, the new mom. But don't worry about them if you don't want to talk to her. But go talk to your niece and nephew. I'm sure they'll be happy that you came here today. I'm sorry about your brother.
Are there martinis over there?
No, we don't have any alcohol.
You don't have any alcohol? Of course not.
The funeral.
That witch wouldn't have alcohol. Oh.
Thank you. Okay, it looks like their best friend is coming in now. The husband. Burl. Okay, so Burl, I know you were at the party. Burley, sorry. You were at the party too, Burley?
Yeah.
And
the entire time.
Were you were there the entire time? So exactly what happened in your mind?
Well, it was like every other party that he has. I went out, grabbed a couple natty lights. I smashed those natty lights. And I don't remember much about that after that. But I did drive my big truck home. Brought it there, took up the entire driveway. My beautiful wife was there. Yeah, she was the prettiest one there. Definitely attracted to my wife. I love my wife. She's attractive to me.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else was having a great time. I think I did about six lines of cocaine throughout the night, not all at once. It was good. I would say about 80% purity. And after that, I smashed about 6 more natty lights.
Okay. How did you?
And then Paul screamed like a bitch.
Okay. And did he run out of the bathroom, or did you all run toward where you heard the scream? Oh,
Run towards screams.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about your new mother?
My new mother?
Well, she's not really your mother. He remarried
My
her.
new mother? I have a mother?
Oh, no.
A new one?
I'm sorry. I got confused for a second. I mean, how do you feel about his new wife? You've known her for a long time, so.
I have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She actually set me up with my very attractive wife that I'm attracted to. Yeah, I've known her for years.
So
Lawrence
you knew Jay before he did?
Well, We actually met at the same time. Not me and Lauren. I've known him for years, longer, way longer.
Okay.
But we met. I guess he actually met her first, and then we all started hanging out. That was about 7 years ago. Because I've been
Okay, so
married
there's
to
only-
my wife consistently and only attracted to her, only her, for
they've only been married for
6
4
years.
years, so I gotta do. You guys keep giving me different. The son gave me 2, now it's 4.
I
there's no way to-
understand that they've been married for 4 years. I said that they met 7 years ago.
She
Does
said
that mean
5.
marriage to you?
She said 5 years ago. I mean,
She lies. Can't
She
trust her. We've known her for a lot longer. They've been sleeping
So-
together for years.
so he knew her before his ex-wife, who got killed by being hit by a plumber's truck on a bicycle.
Yeah, that was
So-
gnarly.
He was sleeping with her prior to that?
Absolutely. Shit, did people not know that? I shouldn't
No,
have said
I
that.
didn't know that. I didn't know.
No,
I'm
we're
trying to-
both men. We sleep with women.
Okay, that's good to hear. So how did you meet Lawrence?
Well, I met him back in high school because I was dating his brother.
Dating his brother?
I was friends with his brother. His brother's passed. Long live the queen. And we just were normal friends. But Lawrence was helping me manage that friendship.
Okay.
So we became friends.
Okay, so you guys have been friends ever since. Okay.
Yeah, back in high school.
hmm Okay, so that was about not quite 40 years ago.
Wow. Oh, fuck. You don't have to bring up my age, but yeah.
Okay. Did he get along well with the kids, Lawrence?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, they've always been a little bit spoiled because he had a lot of money, and I don't think he knew how to handle kids. So he just kind of threw money at them, you know.
Okay.
So I think they liked him, but they might have just liked his money.
Well, listen, Burley.
Yeah.
It's been great chatting with you.
Good chatting with you too. You
We'll
want to
see-
chat later?
Well, you're going to be coming back to the recession later, and I hope you have
Okay.
some nice words to say about your
Of course.
best friend, okay? Some of the other people are over there. We also have a fruit bar over there, so if you want to go to the fruit bar, we have all sorts of wonderful fruits.
Why would I go there? I like it. I'll go there.
Got some triggers. There's the best friend of the wife. Cash is coming in now. Hi, Cash. I'm sorry to have you come, and I get to meet you for the first time under these circumstances.
I mean, a shitty day for a shitty person. It is what it is.
How did you become the best friends with Jay?
Me and Jay, we work together. Where Lawrence works at, where he the supervisor at. So me and Jay the janitors, and we've been the janitors for a long time. And I started off as a temp, but after I caught Jay and Lawrence doing a little, extracurricular activity in one of the bathrooms, I was no longer a temp. So I appreciate that,
How long ago was that?
That was about, I started about 4 or 5 years ago. I want to say 5.
5
Yeah.
years. Okay, 5. All right, and then has he known Jay for 5 years or 7 years?
Well, Jay was been working there before me,
Okay.
so he probably could. Like I said, I came in as a 10. I be nosy and shit, so I kind of caught him doing something. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm out. I got a good job out of it, though. You know what I mean?
Now, Jay, who's claims to be 32, did she have any money before she met Lawrence? I mean, she was working as a janitor.
Yeah, we were working at janitor. I mean, we were living. I mean, we were making. We got paid and shit.
Did she ever talk to you about wanting to marry Lawrence?
Oh yeah, of course. That was the come up. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what better? Like, to make a situation even better for herself. You know what I mean? So, I mean, me and her was always cool. It should be mad tight.
Right. Did when they got married, I noticed she stopped working, right?
I mean, I would have too. You know what I mean? Like, if I married him, he was making good bread. You know what I mean? Like I say, he was supervisor, so he had some kind of pool. He had a lot of pool. It was cool. He was making guap.
What was your job before you got into being a janitor for Lauren?
Anything, just little quick pickups, anything that got me paid. You know what I mean? I go outside and wave a sign. You know what I mean? I sell little drugs.
Were you ever a plumber?
To make a little money.
Were you ever a plumber?
No, I was like I helped out a plumber. You know, for a day, but a couple times I helped out a plumber.
A couple times you helped out a plumber.
Okay. Yeah. I think one time, the plumber I was with hit somebody on a bike. That was wild as hell. That was.
You were in the truck when the plumber hit the person on the bike?
I definitely had an incident like that, and it was wild. He didn't really stop. It wasn't really not something we really.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, it looks like you kind of froze up a little on me here. Okay. Well, listen. Why don't you go over and talk to everybody off to the side, and I'll get back to you. Okay. All right, we might have to take you out here because come on back. All right, looks like the wife's mother's coming in. Hello, Grandma. Should I call you Grandma, or do you
Yeah, just call me Grandma.
Okay. So, I mean,
I'm sorry. Listen, excuse my attire right now. I'm on my lunch break. You know, my boss actually gave me the rest of the day off so I can come here in bereavement. So this is not my attire. So as you can see, I'm still working, but I should be good. But if you don't mind, I'm actually just going to eat real quick because I'm a little hungry right now. Would you like some sardines?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to eat some myself.
You go ahead. Okay. So when did you move into the house? I know there's an ADU unit they had built for you.
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Say that again?
I said, when did you move into Lawrence's house?
Gosh, everything seems like it's been such a long time, but it's only been, 8 months. Not quite a year yet. About 8 months.
And how did that transpire? Did your daughter say that she was going to try and have you move in, or did you ask your daughter if you could, move in, or how'd that happen?
Well, here's the thing. The place where I was living at, I was dependent on the government, getting my Social Security checks, but then something kind of like went left with that. So I had to get back to working, but then I couldn't keep up on my rent where I was staying at. So I asked Jay if I can, just come in and, just for a few months. I'm still going to do a little part-time volunteering, just to kind of make a little ends meet. I'm not planning to stay there that long, but it was a little awkward because it's like, okay, I'm a mother figure. I'm there and I'm always there. Or when I'm not there, it's just like, I want to have my own space too. Sometimes I like to walk around in my skippies, but I can't do that all the time because they're there. So it was just awkward for all of us.
Well, you have your own unit over the garage. You're saying you just can't walk around the whole house, but don't you have a
exactly. When I want to be free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't want to just stay in your self-contained unit. You wanted to actually be free to use the whole house still.
Yeah. Sometimes I want to dance, Okay. Like I said, I like to dance in my skippies. Sometimes I like to get my workout. Mm-hmm. But that is not always the case.
And you were at the party.
Yeah, I was at the party.
What exactly happened, in your words, when it was discovered he was dead on the toilet?
Lord. Well, that night I was dancing and almost threw my hip out. And I was seeing him, and I was telling him about, this new diet that I'm on. And he's being like a macho man. But I was telling him about like some of these Metamucils that I got here. Just pour it in your drink, because I heard that he really likes to go to the bathroom. And I said, well, you're not getting any younger. Everything when you get older tend to like slow down. It completely stops. And I told him, I said, if you get something like this little Metamucil, pour it in your drink, it gets like a smooth move going. But he didn't want to hear that. But I gave him one of the packets. I don't think he used it, because I felt like maybe he did. He probably will still be alive. I think he died of constipation, but I don't know. I'm old. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, do you think he wasn't in that good of health, or he didn't eat well?
No, he didn't eat well. Oh my God. And I could tell, look at what you guys serving here. If I eat anything here, I would be in that casket right next to him. Y'all know what y'all doing here. But no, he had a terrible health. They were eating all kinds of, and here's another thing. Jay, I love her, but she cannot cook. There was one time when she was making dinner for us, and she said she made it, but it was completely takeout. I know MSG when I see MSG. All right. Mm-hmm. That'll kill you. The sodium levels, all of that. But
doesn't sardines have a lot of sodium?
Well, I guess you're right, but you know what? This doesn't say anything. But I'm kind of very conscious as far as like how much sodium I get in a day. I think you're allowed almost like 2,000 milligrams a day or something like that, a little bit less. So technically, this is all that I had since my Metamucil this morning, so I should be fine. But yeah, it does have a little bit of sodium.
All right. Well, we do have 2 bathrooms, non-gender bathrooms, so feel free to use one if you need to. But Jay's over there if you want to go talk to her. There's some punch,
okay.
non-sodium punch. Okay,
well, thank you. And I'm going to actually get, dressed so
okay.
I can, be in spirit with you guys. Yeah.
Okay. Use the bathroom for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the personal assistant of the husband. Oh, hello, Michelle. So, how long have you been? Yeah, how long have you been? Yeah, I don't know why you're happy this time. It's a bad day. It seems like. Are you?
Yeah, it is. But this year in 2023, I'm trying my absolute best to be positive, even in the face of negativity. And I don't think there's anything more negative than death.
So how long have you been working for Lauren?
Oh my God. I have been working for Lawrence for like, I don't know, like maybe 6 months, or it could be longer. I just lose track of time so easy, but that's why I could like everything in my planner, because I'm horrible. So yeah, I have like everything that we did in here.
Okay. Did you ever have any chance to look at any of the records, accounting or money?
Oh God, no. I didn't do that. You're silly. They had a money person for that. Oh my goodness.
What were some of your responsibilities?
Like I said, I was totally in charge of his schedule, right? So I always had to know every place that he had to be, what time he had to be there, who he's meeting, all of that stuff every day. He also made me schedule his BMs because he liked to make sure that he kept track of those things for health reasons. Yeah.
And you were at the party. So
yeah.
Were you there when the discovery of his death was found in the bathroom?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. It was horrible. So I was outside in the hallway because he was doing dictation and I was taking notes. And I, also had to track if he had a BM or not. So I had to be ready in case I had to write it down. And then, I don't know, I guess he got quiet for a little bit. And And next thing I know, like his son is running in there and then he's running out of there, and like mass hysteria happened. It was crazy. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So what exactly did Lawrence do?
Oh my God, he was so busy all the time. Like, he had tennis lessons and he had cooking lessons, and he liked to talk to that banker guy, you know. And then there was uh the lady that ran the house. You know, because it wasn't his wife. It was another lady that had been there since forever, like forever. So yeah, so they would go over the household stuff, and I always had to sit in on those too because I had to know what was going on.
Did he ever say anything to you about feeling anybody didn't like him or had any fear of dying or anything?
Oh my gosh, I don't think so. You know, I think there was some rumor going around the house about him and somebody else, but
What do you mean, some other woman?
well, I think it was a woman. I can't, you know, that's not something that I'm supposed to keep track of, so I don't keep track of that. Yeah, but I feel like it didn't go well, so but I don't recall him ever saying like, "Oh my God, I felt like somebody's gonna kill me" or something like that. I don't think that. Yeah, he never did that. But he was super nice, though. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss him. But yeah, anyway, happy thoughts, right? Happy thoughts.
Yeah,
We have to
thank
celebrate
you.
life.
Well,
Celebrate
that's
life.
good to have a positive attitude. I have some
Yeah.
stuff over there. I've got some sizzlers over there, you know, little sizzler things that you can, not sizzler steaks, they're little things in straws you can have some.
Oh
And
my
I've
God. I
got
haven't
some,
had those since I was a
yeah, I
kid.
thought you'd like some candy, so I've got Starbucks over there, a coffee
You're
along with
sweet, like
some other
candy.
candy
Stop
over
it.
there, okay?
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, thank you. Looks like the business
Bye.
partners, bye-bye. Business partners coming in right now. Doc. Geez, Doc, I'm so sorry. That you, how long were you guys in business together?
Oh God, at least 10 years. I heard there was no open bar, so I took liberties to have the limousines triple stock, so everybody can go on out there. Cheers.
Right. Tell me a little bit about your business with Lawrence.
Oh God, it's been an incredible journey. We have been specializing in bouncy houses for a very long time now. So the bouncy houses is what we do. We have an inventory of over 2,000 bouncy houses. I was always a little bit disconcerted with Lawrence, though the bathroom obsession, the amount of reconstruction that he's had done on the toilets in the office. He was actually hiding a platinum toilet with a bedazzled bidet at the office, calling it a business expense. And then I've got to go and clean this crap up. Right? Literally, I've got to clean. Well, honestly, it was Jay who cleaned up the crap. He said that that woman cleaned the crap so well that that's literally why he married her, because he had never seen anyone put a shine on a commode like Jay did. God bless her.
Well, now you have janitors. I mean, Cash, who I've met here today, he was one of the janitors.
Yes, indeed.
And I know that his wife, Jay, used to be a janitor, but then they got married and now she doesn't work anymore.
But her legacy of toilet cleansing at the office was never lived down. And sadly, he had an obsession with the people who came through cleaning the toilets. But yes, Jay was liberated from the toilet duties at the after the wedding. I don't know. I'm assuming she probably cleans them at the house because that's why he loved her so much. I'm
You're
sure
saying
she.
he married her because she could clean a good toilet?
Yes, yes. And frankly, what happened at the party, like, rest his soul. I hope the family is going to be okay, but I wasn't startled. Do you know how many times this man has passed out on the toilet in the office? Like, it's a thing. The amount of time that he basically lived on the potty. So his potty passing out was just really not news to me. I mean, death, whole different deal, but snoozing on the commode was a thing that he did.
So are you going to keep the business going?
Well, we were just that. I actually didn't go to the party for the party. I went to the party because the banker was going to be at the party, and I'm always crunching the books no matter what's going on. I've always got to keep track of things. And we just expanded an additional 500 bouncy houses. And now there is a global helium shortage. So this guy's dead. I'm left holding the bag, the limp sack of latex with no helium. So I don't actually know what's going to happen here. I actually don't even have time to be here right now. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
I appreciate you are here. I got one more question for you. Did you have any inclination that Jay and Lawrence were having an affair when he was still married?
Jay, well, I mean, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she started working at the office about 7 years ago. And she started cleaning toilets immediately. And the man's obsession was quite clear. So I would say probably yes.
And so they would sometimes have sex on the toilet or on the bidet?
I mean, listen, I don't know what you're expecting me to share with you here. It's not like I have an obsession with digital technologies and I watch the cameras or anything just to see what's going on, but it's entirely plausible that if such a thing were going on, I mean, it's not like I would post anything on my on online websites of weird toilet porn with people or whatnot. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. Rumors and such, but.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking your time. And we have some snacks and food over there. And think about what you want to say about Jay when we have the recession.
I'm going to head to the limo first and get a refill. I'll be back.
Okay. Thanks so much. It looks like the wife and her mother are over there talking. I'm going to go over there and see what they're saying to each other.
How you doing, dear?
Good. The toilets here are just disgusting. So, I wanted to go in there and give it a little shine.
I was smelling that too. I was thinking it was my sardines, but that's a different smell. I know a toilet smell. That's not sardines.
Have you been on the internet lately, Mom?
No, I don't do internet. I don't know how to work that.
Okay, good.
You still got to show me.
Yeah, there's just some rumors that I'm on some toilet porn website, and it's just it's not true. You can't see the face really. And the person in the video got really excited about the bidet. And, I never really got that excited about the bidet. So.
Wait. You said they don't really see your face. So was it you or was it not you?
It wasn't me. Mama, you raised me so much better than that. People have been poking around lately about how long I knew Elle, and have you heard anything? I think his wonderfully awful children have been spreading some gossip, and how loud his son can be. Like you were there.
Well, I have been hearing something, but I didn't think anything of it, especially they didn't officially say your name, Jay. But, I did hear that there was like something like going around where this video was emerging about this toilet, and they were kind of making a sly remark calling, they were mentioning not Lawrence's name per se, but they were calling him Larry.
They said
toilet Larry.
They did, yeah, and they said bidet babe. But that's not me. That's not me. I want to know why you tried to seduce my husband so many times with those workout videos and those Walmart PJs And like
Are you still on
those
that?
things those things are see-through, Ma. Like like when you came down with the flamingo pajamas and
That was a nice touch, wasn't it?
you unbuttoned the last button.
Listen, that was so long ago. You're still on that. I thought we got past that. You know, I like to walk around in my skippies. You know, I like to, be free. This is see-through right here. But I'm cover myself up because of where we are and out of respect for you and Lawrence. But,
Well, I see the aunt is over there talking with the son and daughter at the strawberry bar.
Oh, my poor babies.
Tara.
Auntie's here. Auntie's here for you.
Thank God. It's been so hard. It's been so hard.
I filled my cup with a refill at the limo. Hi, Titi.
Oh, my babies, my children. What have they done to you? Oh, martinis. I do love that assistant. I must say, I love that assistant.
It's been awful. It's been awful.
Like other than you, Titi, she's literally the only reason that like I can get through this. Like between you being so super awesome, like Auntie of the Year, like she's like assistant, like or like what business partner of the year for providing like the margaritas, and then like then she called the taco truck because I asked her to. So like the taco truck just pulled up. So now Dad's like reception's way freaking better. Way better. Paul, go get some tacos.
I'm about to. I just there's.
Are you okay, baby?
No one. I don't have any clean underwear. No one's doing laundry at the house. Everybody's concerned.
He's not washing your underwear?
No, I just took the credit card and I just bought new ones. But no one's doing laundry. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I have to ask you one question. Auntie's been watching this. That night when I heard you scream at you because you're my baby and you're such a child, there was another figure that darted by, even though I had a couple of martinis. Do you know who that was?
So for the record, I was scared, right? So it was the scream, what I think was justified. So I don't think it's that big a deal. Whatever. But I saw, I mean, there was definitely a figure. I was there. I saw two. I saw a lot of things. I feel like I saw two people, and I don't know if that's that. I don't know.
Two? You saw two?
The thing, TT, is that I think that's just kind of where I was that evening. So there was at least one person, but I think I don't know.
I saw something. I was so busy comforting you. Out of the corner of my eye as I was holding you, I saw something dart. You know your daddy would never, he loved the toilet. He would never desecrate it and die on it.
Ever.
Children, he would never abandon you to that witch.
Hashtag facts. Facts, TT.
What will happen to you now? The money. What's going to happen to the money?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we just spent all that money too on the custom sign that said Larry's Lounge that was going to go above the door, and I don't know. I don't know if this is why they stopped doing laundry. I don't know. I don't know where the money is. I don't know.
Wow, looks like the two best friends are talking over there at the soda bar.
One tequila, two tequila, three tequila. Oh, yo, boss lady.
Hey.
She pulled up. She came in through hard, man. Why you not drinking, bro?
Oh, I've got a glass of red wine.
Where you pull that from? Whoa.
Oh, I got it from the limousine. Yeah, Doc brought up some nice, actually very nice bottles of red wine.
Oh,
yeah, it's a Pinot Noir from Northern California. It's got a really nice flavor to it. I mean, I don't.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but that's great. That's cool. But yeah. How about man? What about Lawrence, man? He was a good guy too. You know what I mean? Just to go
I know. Honestly, I can't believe he's gone.
Man,
so,
It's crazy, 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 crazy. All the stuff I didn't see that man do, and all of a sudden he goes down on the shitter. Oh man.
I know. I would have loved to have gone down on the shitter. I mean, it's it's like Elvis. You know, it's a respectable way to go. I mean, there's so much stuff I just wish I could have seen and done with the guy. You know, we talked about going on a road trip. He talked about leaving the company. You know, I think he was planning on getting out anyway. Just, you know, take a cut and go. But yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
That never worked out.
He wasn't in it 100%. I could definitely see that. He was always in the bathroom more than he was doing any work anyway. So
I know.
It's crazy.
You know, we had our sights on this nice RV with a really nice toilet in the back. You know, we would just go. You know, but
want no secret?
Yeah.
I took a shit in the Platinum day.
In the Platinum, how was it? I've heard that it was cold.
That was
nice.
It was a little cold. It was a little cold. I had to jump out. You know what I mean? My hands got cold, but it was fun. It was like going to Six Flags. You know, it's an adventure.
It sprays right up right up your butt.
Like, just wow, man. It's almost like woo.
Really?
Can almost knock it
out. Like a lot.
Yeah. Can't really.
Is there a lot of pressure? Can you like really crank it up?
Oh yeah, it has the adjuster on it. Oh my.
Wow.
It almost got me in the face one time. That was weird. That was
weird. In the face, that'd be terrible.
Just like, so much pressure going on. I was excited though.
Wow. Yeah. No. I mean, could you get me in to try that sometime?
Oh. I mean, but we got to time it right because I got all the keys and shit. You know what I mean?
There's a personal assistant over there with the business partner and the wife.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Jay.
Like it's celebrate life instead of, you know, being sad.
Yeah. Michelle, I was recently rummaging through my dear late husband's documents, and I always had the suspicion that my daughter, Lisa, was actually your daughter because you talk exactly like her and you do the same mannerisms and you say a lot of likes. You do a lot of likes. And I was just wondering if you were aware of that before now or not.
First of all, I don't know how old you think I am, but that's completely ridiculous that you would think she would be my daughter. Hello, she's older than I am. Ew.
Jay, I've seen the paperwork. I was part of the process because we had to make sure that everything was going to be okay with inheritances and things. And I can assure you that Michelle is. Yeah, no.
No. And then just because we talk alike doesn't mean we have to be related. Oh my God. It's California. Hello.
That piercing sounds like a glass is breaking kind of thing.
Are you talking about
up to your grief?
Mm-hmm. Wait, are you talking about the Michelle's brother's scream, the screeching sound of breaking glass? That one?
My daughter's my daughter's scream or her sound is like pitchy, kind of like Michelle's, and it feels like glass is breaking. So, so I was just wondering if that happened, but I guess we can look over that paperwork later.
Yeah, I think. I mean, we're going to be looking at a lot of paperwork here soon, and I think the paperwork is the most important thing because our ducks need to be in a row, right?
Yeah.
I'm not taking on these 500 extra bouncy houses and having to deal with that myself. So please know
I'm going to say in a positive way that math is definitely not your strong suit, Mrs. J. Because there's no way that she could be my daughter.
Well, there's Grandma over there with the son and daughter.
Hey, Grandma. How are you?
Well, I've been better. You know, this is a very sad time for all of us. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate that we have to meet like this, but I'm okay. How are you guys doing? How are you guys?
You know, it's been, I don't know, it's just like, the only thing that I know that Lawrence wanted us to do is party, and nobody wants to do that. And that it's tough. I mean, it's tough, right? It's like all he would have wanted to do or wanted us to do was party, and nobody wants to do that. And it bugs me. It bugs
Son,
me.
I will party with you. See, this is how I know we're in the family. You know that
I know.
one
I
time
see you running around. I see you running around in your PJs the other night. Yeah. So.
What about
Yeah.
that time? Well, God forbid, you know, the night that he passed away. But you know, almost, you know, threw my hip out when I was doing that one dance move.
Yeah. That people were talking about my screen being loud. That hip popping out of there. That would sound like a gunshot from another room. Telling you what. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nisa. Are you
Grandpa?
okay?
I mean, I'm just saying, Gigi, like, we came from foster care until mom adopted us and we were really little. And then to have like your daughter come in like that, like, we don't like her, but we like you. Can we just keep you? Like, because for real, like, dad is gone. So if you could hang around, we would be cool with that.
I'm down with that.
Right,
you know,
Paul?
I love you guys. But my daughter's not going to go for that.
Well,
I'm still trying to get my place together.
She didn't even order the taco bar. You know, our daddy loves tacos, and like just like Paul was saying, we should be kicking it right now. And like even like the business partner had to have like, thank God she is organized. I love her. He should have married that lady instead of the hashtag that lady J. He should have married Doc. Because
there's the aunt over there with the wife's best friend.
Way better.
I agree.
Oh, this martini is killing me.
What's up, Mama? How you doing?
How are you, dear? You know, I always liked you. I always thought you were so good with my Lawrence. I did like you, even though you were friends with that Jay. I don't like her, but you were always so good with Lawrence.
Hey, Lawrence was my guy. He took care of me. I had to take care of him, and my guy. We always treat each other good. Jay's my peoples. You know, everybody don't like everybody. You know, that's what we drink for.
See, I knew that. I knew that you were there that night, weren't you? Didn't I?
Yeah. I was running around. I was in the kitchen. You know, by the bottle of Hennessy. But yeah, I was there. Yeah, till that. Yeah. I started laughing when this bitch had sunscreen mad loud. Yeah, that was funny to me. I don't know. I'm just
Oh my God! No, it was not funny. That was dreadful. I ran up to comfort my poor baby, my poor nephew. He's such a baby child.
Oh man, fuck them kids. Yeah, them they adopted anyway, man. You be all right.
I love you, but that is not very nice to say.
It's the tequila. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, it's on the toilet though. Of all things, that's ironic.
No, let me ask you something, Cash, because something just sticks in my brain. Even though I've had several martinis, you know, I love them. I remember something, and I can't quite place it because I was drinking a little bit. There was another person there. And I know my Lawrence. Lawrence loved his bathroom time, and he confided in me once or twice that he didn't just go to the bathroom in there. There were certain rituals and things he did in there.
Yeah, Lawrence was a different kind of animal, and we know this. I've seen some of his adventures and stuff. Yeah, who knows what could have been. Who knows?
Well, I came across something on that internet, which I'm not that internet savvy. So I just pay people to look for me. And they found something called Bidet Babe and
Oh
Larry
yeah,
something. What is
yeah.
that? What is Bidet Babe?
I watch that all the time. That's it's Toilet Larry and the Day Babe. You should watch those adventures. Those are crazy.
No,
But
that is
yeah,
not
yeah.
my Lawrence. That is not my Lawrence, is it?
Well, there's a personal assistant over there with the son and daughter.
Hey guys.
Hey, Michelle. How's it hanging?
It's hanging pretty good. I say we need to get this party going. Get a little dancing going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
I
And plus,
love some music.
it's like your going away party because there's absolutely no need for you to work for us anymore.
That is a
Yay.
great point.
Oh my God.
This is like your walkout song.
I didn't even think about that, you guys.
I mean, your job was writing down BMs, and like, Dad's gone, so.
I
Like,
guess
what are
I'll
you
be
gonna do
dancing
now?
my way out the door to the unemployment line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doc told me she already got your paper. You know, she's so super organized. She got your papers together already. Did you have a margarita? You should have as many as possible, probably tonight.
Yeah, I think so, because I'm like totally gonna be broke. Like,
I mean, that's a crappy situation, but we're right
I
back where
gotta
we
look at
started.
it on the positive side.
Crappy.
You know,
That's my bro right there. Crappy.
It's no big deal. It's okay. I do like the fact that we're going to party, though. This is it's a going away party. It's a celebration of life.
I know.
For
That rocks.
Larry's Lounge.
okay, but like you can still talk to me when I leave, you guys. You don't have to pretend like
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
what? Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, there's the
we're
husband's
gonna
best friend over there with grandma and the business partner.
Totally in touch.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the limo.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait. You good? You got what's your wait? Let me. I got turned down to Beyonce. Hold on. Go ahead. What's up?
I have a question because I'm not too savvy with this internet thing. So, I see a lot of people on their phones in here, and I'm hearing a lot of different rumors going on. I'm just kind of curious if you guys heard anything about this, I don't know, Bidet Babes or Larry's Toilet Diaries or something like that. But I'm hearing the rumor it was Lawrence and my daughter Jay. Is this true? Have you guys heard anything?
There is a lot of revenue connected to the extracurricular activities that that Lawrence may or may not have been aware of, but our business was expanding, and then as the helium shortage kind of really put a hit on things, we really had to dig deep and access whatever we could to keep the company afloat, if you know what I'm saying.
You lost me at helium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers,
If there were naked videos of Lawrence online, I definitely wouldn't have watched them. I don't have them
You
bookmarked
sure about
or
that?
anything. No, I don't know the URL. It's okay. I don't have a bookmark of it. There's not a whole tab on my computer about it. It's fine.
Grandma.
Well, can you guys show me? Is there a way that we can kind of like zoom in just to see?
Oh, Grandma, I don't think you should really. I don't think it's for you. Like what? Well, honestly, everyone has their flavor of the pornography. What is your
I'm like
flavor?
Baskin and Robbins. I have all the flavors.
See, okay.
Oh, there's the wife and her best friend over there.
JJ, my mom. Sorry, girl. It was a ride. It's been one hell of a ride.
What have you been saying? I mean, how when you say vows and you say, I respect the fact that the I will always be your number one, but you like number twos better. Is that binding? Will that come back to haunt me in some way? I'm just trying to see about this will and what I'm going to do next. I can't cook, and I don't think I can do toilets again with you. And oh my God, I can't raise kids. It's just too much.
Mama Jerry, man, I would try to get them kids out the house. Pero, that's up to you. It's your life now, your house now. You run the show. I don't want you cleaning toilets neither, but there's a lot of toilets in this house, Mama. You're gonna be cleaning for toilets forever. And
well, his friend, the one that's married to that coworker of ours that I introduced them to, let's just say he really likes the bidet feeling, things going up his rear end, kind of like my
like
Lawrence.
it in the culo. You like it in the
Kind
culo.
of like my Lawrence, yeah, kind of like my Lawrence.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, there's a personal assistant over there with
I
the
saw
best friend of
that.
the husband and the aunt.
Just who I wanted to see, the burly guy.
Cheers!
Hi there, sweetie. Burly guy. Oh, you look so familiar. Like
Hey.
your height, everything looks. I'm getting like a flashback. But you
I should be familiar. We've known each other for years.
no. But
Yeah.
what you're wearing, something's just. Maybe it's the martini. I needed
Yeah,
to ask
that
you
part.
about this bidet, babe. What is?
Bidet babe, not about the platinum bidet. Haven't tried it.
Oh, wait. There's a platinum bidet?
Hold on.
No, if there was, I haven't tried it. So
Wait,
it wasn't great.
is it
It wasn't great and
Does
world
everybody
shattering.
have a bidet?
Do you not have a bidet?
No.
Why don't you have a bidet? Someone get this lady a bidet.
No,
Well,
I'm
there's
a
the business
personal
partner over there with the
I'm
wife's.
confused.
Looks like who's she over there with the business partner? Yeah, and the wife's. Oh no, wife's. best
I'm
friend.
good. So good. I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm talking to this.
Here comes
My
the wife's
buddy.
best friend to talk to her.
Whew. Mm. Mm.
Oh, boss
Good
lady.
Hey, Cash.
Hey,
What's
baila
up?
conmigo. What's up? You always come through. That's why you always make the best parties. You always.
I mean, Larry wouldn't have it any other way, would he?
Shit. Larry probably be taking a shit right now.
I mean, I'm thinking about going over there and just pouring it on the casket, open up his mouth.
Like the bowling party. Oh my God. I remember that.
Remember?
Wow, salute to the bowling party.
If everybody can come into the main hall now, please. Everyone, please come into the main hall. Okay. The daughter could come on in. Leave the tacos outside. I've got something I must tell you all. I'm a private detective. Daniel Deeks. And when the husband was reported dead on the toilet from the phone call from 911 from Paul, his son, we of course wanted to investigate, so we came over and of course got the body and did some investigation. What happened to the body? There was obviously we were able to found a needle mark, and someone was shot into. It looked like his leg. We know that's what the cause of death was the poison that was spent in there. You know, I began to start really thinking about this case, and by the way, I just want you to know that we have cameras and audio recordings of all the stuff we just heard from all you people, and this is how sometimes we have to do sting operation. And I began to really start thinking about what was happening. So I began to unravel it all. And I began to really start thinking about Kizzy, or Cash, I should say. Began to start thinking about, he'd been there working at the place, and then he met Jay there as well. And of course, Doc did more of the working with the staff because he was in the bathroom a lot. I began to start thinking about that relationship, and then that's kind of why I asked you about the plumber truck, and then I had no idea you were going to be so open about that you were in the truck. And so I started thinking about that, Cash, that you were in the truck. I began to think, okay, well, why would someone run over his first wife? And I began to think, oh, Doc, who hired Jay. And then I started looking back about Doc and Jay's relationship a little bit and realized that they've known each other for a while, and that he was getting ready to stop the business, and he was going to move away with his wife, and that would have curtailed the whole business. So she began to talk to Jay and also Cash. So we need to get rid of the wife. And so Cash was involved in getting the plumber truck hired. We found out you rented a plumber truck, and you were in the truck, but you got someone else to drive the truck, and you knew where she was going to be, and then you ran over the wife. So why would they do that? Why would they do that? And I thought, okay, well, because he was going to divorce his wife and stop the business. So Doc didn't want that, so she hired Cash to knock off the wife. And then she went to Jay afterward and said, we need you to marry Lawrence so we can get all his money that way and guarantee that he's not going to leave anywhere, and we can keep the business going. And I started thinking about that. And then I started thinking about what Tara had said about seeing someone walking by, but it was very, very dark. And then I began to think, well, was that Cash? Was that Doc? But someone went into the bathroom to shoot him. And we don't have any camera in that area, so we began to look and figure out what that was. We started doing some testing. We also know that Doc borrowed Burley's coat and acted like she might have been Burley. She pulled her hair a certain way and had a hat on. Burley wore hats a lot, and he had a hat at this party, so she somehow got him talking. He was kind of drunk and borrowed his coat that was on a chair and then put his hat on and went into the bathroom and shot him up. And then came back out, and I think that's what Tara saw. So then I began to think, okay, why would they want to kill Lawrence still? Well, because Lawrence hired Michelle because he was having an affair with Michelle. And then, well, we know Michelle. We know the affair. And that he was going to divorce Jay and cut her out and put Michelle in as his new wife because he did fool around. And he was also found out that Doc was putting up porno of him and his wife, and he wanted to get rid of his wife and disassociate himself with Doc, who had an underground porn thing, Bidet Babes, in which Jay and Lawrence were the stars. Once Lawrence found out that they were doing this, that Doc would do this, and Jay was involved, he began to think bad things about Jay as well, and he wanted to get away from her because she did not treat the kids that well either. Kids hated her. So it was all starting to unfold in front of my very eyes that we have a cold case here. So we now Cash admitted to running over his ex-wife, the first wife. So now we've got you for Murder One. And then, of course, we have Doc for Murder One. And we have his wife, Jay, as an accomplice. I'm trying to pull this act off because she was going to try and get all his money also. So you're an accomplice. It's not murder, but you will be an accomplice. So, and Michelle innocently was having an affair with him, and that's how she got hired, starting as an intern. And then, of course, he had that affair. So we were able to look over the will, which now be in probate, but he did leave a sizable amount of money to both his son and daughter. It looked like he removed Jay before he passed away. And he's also going to leave some to his best friend, Burley, who I would be very careful about watching the woman that Jay set you up with, because they're probably going to attempt to kill you. So you might want to get out of that relationship. And Grandma, he said he did like your dancing. And so he's going to let you stay and live in the house.
Well, thank you. But you guys are sick.
Yeah, so I think we've covered everybody here. So Cash and Doc and Jay, you'll be coming downtown with me to make your statements. And I know that Doc, he was going to close his business down and move away with Michelle. And that would get you out of the money you got from Jay, because you set her up to get money. And the money from the business he was going to liquidate. So, and your whole thing about you sleeping and passing out, we know that you were very much awake, because we do have a camera showing you out in the back with Doc. And it looked like you might have been preparing something at a band. So this is now the end. This closes our case, the funeral long form. And thank you for watching our 1.5 hour long form funeral scene. Let's introduce our cast again. I'm Ken Scope. Let's introduce Michelle.
Thanks for watching.
Roberta.
Hey, hope you liked it.
Doc.
Hey.
Lindsay.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Rashida.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Nick. Paul.
Thank y'all for being here. Hope you enjoyed it.
Cash.
Hey, you guys for watching. Have a great night.
And Nisa.
Hey, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, we'll all wave goodbye. You guys stay here with me afterward. Thank you guys for watching. We got an hour and a half of fun today.